Why don't you go first?
Okay.
Oh, I was going to read to you. But
okay. No, go ahead.
Let's see what, okay. Well, this one's from Cat Elfs.
Okay.
No, I lied. It's from Kate Elfs. What's one thing you do to get into character?
It's really crazy how much she's like me.
Okay.
Like, our attitude's the same, our essence is the same. But
You were born this way. You woke up like this.
That was perfect.
Yeah. So are you.
Okay, my turn. In what ways do you see Easton in yourself?
He uses comedy and jokes as a defense mechanism, which is something I did because I wasn't that good at sports. So I find myself similar to him in that way, but definitely the younger protective brother. He becomes very protective of Reed, and I'm very protective of my brother as well. So
yeah,
we both are kind of similar in that way.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out of you so naturally.
Yeah.
It's every time I'm like, damn, that's so good.
But we are not similar in the womanizing or the drugs.
Copy. Stay in school.
Stay in school. Princess Michelle 1725 wants to know, why do you think Val seeks out Ella for friendship?
I think she seeks her out because she's the one person that really saw her.
There's actually like a good line in this upcoming season about that and the way that you feel seen at school with her. So, topical question.
Okay, at Shannon_O'Connell, she wants to know, what's Easton's driving song?
It's funny because they actually have like sad boy hip hop written in the script. That's what he's listening to when he has control of the aux.
Really?
So it's going to be sad boy hip hop. Yeah, and to be honest,
you know one?
No. Full disclosure, I don't know what that even means.
Oh, that's like the push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Yep, we'll go
like
with that.
Sad boy hip hop.
Because that is not Nick's driving song. Nick's driving song are hits from the 80s. So
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But moving on. Bella J. Boo wants to know, what's something you would tell Val? And you have to be honest. No more lying.
I would tell Val that she is enough. She's a great listener. She's a great lover. She's a great partner. She's intelligent. She's smart. She's all the things. She's all the things that she sees in other people.
Yeah. That's wonderful. I think we can all use somebody to tell us that.
Yeah. Okay. At Jazzy Mask 15, how did you and your brother find out about this podcast, and what was the audition process? I love this question.
Great question. So I got an email first about this show, Royals of Malibu, and was asked to audition for Reed. I sent in a tape audition for Reed. I didn't hear anything back. The only thing I did hear back was like, hey, we heard you had a brother. Would he be interested in this as well? And I was like, yeah. I asked him, he said, sure. They had him read for Easton. And after he submitted his audition, they offered him the role of Reed, and they offered me nothing. So it was kind of weird. The one I auditioned for, he got, and then I just sat there, and then like 3 weeks later, they were like, hey, would you audition again for Easton? And then I did, and it all worked out.
Yeah.
I find that he is actually more similar to Easton in our family dynamic, and I'm more similar to Reed. So it is funny how it kind of...
I mean, knowing the two of you, I couldn't have imagined it that way.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
this
funny.
is the perfect way.
It worked out well. It's a funny casting story too to tell. I like to laugh about it and make sure that he stays humble though, because that's important. No, I'm just kidding. He's very humble. Okay, at Cass916 wants to know, what are some of your favorite memories recording the Royals of Malibu?
I mean, the fighting scenes are always so fun. Everyone gets so into it. It's so intense in that room.
Gets hot.
It gets so hot so fast.
Yeah.
It goes from giggling to everyone just gets quiet for a second. It's like, everyone's breath starts changing, and we all just go hard. Everyone just goes balls to the wall whenever we're in fight scenes. I'll never forget the pool fight scene. That was so fun.
Yeah.
The more high intensity scenes.
Yeah.
Are my favorite.
I agree.
Okay, so at eFarmC, what's your go-to dance move?
Oh my God. I like to just do crazy legs. I don't really dance well, so I distract people with my legs and I just move them as fast as I can. I kind of do a little Irish thing going on. Okay. I'm not a good dancer, but I just like to move my arms a lot because I was a conductor. But for everyone's best interests, I won't do it.
You won't do it?
No.
Dang, that was my next question.
Oh, I would do the worm. This one is from Jamie Elizabeth 1, not to be confused with Jamie Elizabeth 2. Would you date someone who wore socks with sandals?
Yes.
Whoa.
I would.
What kind of sandals?
Oh, I mean, in public, to go out to the mall? No. But house slippers with socks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What about socks with flip-flops?
No.
Yeah, that person kills people.
Diabolical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
At Celestial Trip, Easton tends to alternate between happy and tense situations. How do you as an actor alternate between the constant mood change?
That's a great question. I have to give, a lot of the credit goes to our director and directed assistants because they kind of lay out the scenes in a way that like allows us to get out the funny ones or the lighter ones. And then maybe later in the day, they'll do a heavy one, but they split them in a way that gives you enough time to prepare and kind of just take each scene as you go rather than doing like a funny, happy-go-lucky one and then a hard one. You were talking about the fight scenes. It's just all about just like kind of collecting yourself, figuring out what the situation is, which we're always reminded of right before we record that scene, and then jumping into it.
The team is really great.
They have it all down to a science for sure. Because we shoot these things quick.
Yeah.
Celestial Trio, are there any moments where you related to Val? If so, what moments?
You know what's crazy?
I don't. Show me.
Last year, we were doing the scene where I like break down to Ella. And at the time, I thought I was over this breakup that I was going through.
Oh, no.
And when we were doing the scene, it hit me like, I feel like I healed that last little bit of that relationship through that moment.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It just like poured out of me. Her and I were in there crying. Art usually imitates life.
Yeah.
And that would be the moment I would say to that.
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, this one's good.